Before we get started with CG Life, I want to introduce a friend who always keeps a low profile and works in the background. It is the RBCard card. All broadcasting signal is generated by this card eventually. It is of very high quality, and I'm proud that it is developed by Dion Technology itself. Since this video is about the bottom hardware, it is a little dry and complicated, so you can skip it for later if you want. But if you do want to know more about the channels, video standard setting, signal test, etc., please stay tuned. For someday, if somebody messed up the configuration, you can be the hero to save the world. After the driver installation of the card, we should be able to find Dayang RBCard control panel in the Windows control panel. It's here. Create shortcut. Okay. Give it a double click, and here it comes to the default general tape. I know it's a little complicated, but don't panic. Knowing just a few of them will be sufficient for you, and I think it's quite simple. First, let's find out how many output and input channels do we have. Attention please, information shown here is just for the version of 2 channel of live video signal. As we can see here, we have got one board which has 2 channels, channel 1 and channel 2. So what does this mean exactly? Alright, let's take a look at the sketch map of the rear panel. In fact, channel 1 has 3 parts, 2 for output and 1 for input. SDI output 1 transmit graphic signal, while SDI key output 1 transmit key signals, which is paired with SDI output 1. And SDI in 1 is also belongs to channel 1. So while channel 1 is selected, if we connect all these 4 parts to independent monitors, and we set the test pattern as 100% color bar, we should see SDI output 1, this guy gives 100% color bar. And at the same time, SDI key output 1 gives full screen pure white image, which obviously is a key signal. And for SDI output 2 and SDI key output 2, it gives nothing. Well, now if you alter the preview pattern from preview key to preview graphic, you should see SDI key output 1 gives no key signal anymore. It gives the same graphic signal as the SDI output 1. Audio can be embedded with video and transmitted by SDI signal. And here we can set the testing audio frequency and audio volume, and choose whatever test pattern. Now, the audio should be generated in the current channel and transmitted together with video signal. In fact, right at this moment, the audio is also transmitted by other 2 methods. One of them is by this RCA pod. It is transmitting analog audio. And the AES EBU is doing digital audio signal. Is it cool? Alright, we have done with the outputs. Let's see to the inputs. If you connect SDI in 1 to an HDSDI video source and click capture window, you should get a preview of the video source, which means the RBCard card works fine and there's nothing wrong with the connection. Okay, now let's focus on the top left corner of the panel here, video standard setting. In this moment, the video standard of channel 1 is 1080-50i. That means the 3 parts of channel 1 shares the same video standard. But for channel 2, it doesn't have to be limited to the same standard with channel 1. The parts of channel 2 has similar function as the ones of channel 1. Similar, but not the same. It may has attracted attention that for SDI key output 2, there's another option, CVBS out. Only when the audio standard of channel 2 is set to PAL or NTSC, and the preview output to CVBS, this port will give CVBS signal. Not only that, Channel 2 has 3 outputs, one more than channel 1. It is the HDMI output. That is additional. So in summary, besides graphics and the key signal, channel 2 can also output CVBS and HDMI. Well, usually in a studio, we have a reference signal. Some people like to call it blackbird signal or BB signal. In this case, we choose Genlock as reference in. The reference signal should be connected to here, REF in. But if your system is a standalone system, don't need to work with other equipments like a switcher or a camera, you can choose internal mode. There's one more thing I should state clear. In studio, CG Live always use channel 1 for main broadcasting and channel 2 only for preview. So the two channels are independent with each other. In this case, in mix control tape, we should select graphic and key for channel 1. But sometimes our customers want the preview channel has the same content with the main broadcast channel. We can handle that too. You can copy channel 2 from channel 1 by select other G and K over black. Alright folks, you just completed the basic knowledge of RBCard 3 card. Congratulations!